Why is he crying? I'm the one that cut my face eating that.
Woo! That's punky. That's the American dream. Welcome back, true believers. Elite Legend back at you guys with some G.I. Joe Classified Series news. Today we are going to be talking about the Hasbro Pulse Con Exclusives. We're going to be talking about the kings of the rollout over at Hasbro. We're going to be hearing from my Canadian correspondent, our man on the street, and our meme guru. So sit back, hunker down, and cinch it in, and get ready for a wild ride on Elite Legend Toys and Collectibles. Here's your host, Dave from Accounting. All right, give it up for Dave.
Silence, please. I have breaking news. There is breaking news in the world of G.I. Joe. Apparently, a story was broken by Shield Island that a brand new video game is coming to consoles near you. This is a game that no one asked for and no one will purchase, if the sales for the previous G.I. Joe games are any indication. So apparently, Wizards of the Coast are making this game similar to other individuals that try to capitalize on the wildly successful 1980s intellectual property. It appears that the Wizards of the Coast are going to conduct what is called reimagining of G.I. Joe. So naturally, that means there will be gender and race swaps. Whoa, let's hear it for gender and race swaps. While it has not been confirmed or denied, apparently, the star of this actual video game will be Salvo. So Salvo, the anti-tank G.I. Joe from 1990s, will be the head of the Joe team for this particular video game. Oh, I am very sorry. Actually, it will be the newer version of Salvo, the reimagined Salvo, which is actually going to be portrayed by a body-positive model. All right! That's some positive news, Dave! And speaking of body-positive models, the Hasbro Pulse Con, which is coming up on October 22nd, from the good folks at Hasbro and Hasbro Pulse, is going to feature perhaps the very first body-positive G.I. Joe action figure when we receive a body-positive Baroness in the classified line. And with even more news regarding the Hasbro Pulse Con, we have some updates from our Canadian correspondent, Mr. Daryl Sider. Apparently, the Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive action figures leaked into EB Games, which is the Canadian version of GameStop up in the Great White North. The Venom action figure, the G.I. Joe Classified Series color-changing deluxe exclusive Zartan action figure, along with a host of other exclusive figure that will be available to purchase during the Hasbro Pulse Con for individuals that are lucky enough to have bots. So that has actually caused what is being described as an international incident. Our social media expert and meme extraordinaire, none other than Chaz the Guru, has reported a crisis at the Canadian border, as thousands of unemployed individuals flock to the Canadian border in an effort to help the community out, fam. The G.I. Joe Classified Series community collectors have left their significant others in a predicament. After they drop off their girlfriend at their employment, they normally hit Target, hang out with friends, and frequent fast food restaurants. Hit up the local dispensaries for their medicinal purposes marijuana, and end up chilling until it's time to pick up their baby mamas. Now, normally, it is a normal occurrence for these slackers to be a little bit late. However, it is quite concerning when they do not arrive back. Perhaps they are driving from great lengths to get to the Canadian border to help the community out, fam. So that is putting undue stress on the women that are actually working to support these man-children and their babies. I would like to share some advice to those individuals trying to help the community out, fam. I am going to tell you the way I tell Elite Legend. Stop purchasing action figures!
Terrible advice. You keep that up, Dave, you're gonna get canceled.
Canceled like your breaker pre-order from Target. Now, it is understandable that the leaked exclusives at the Canadian border have caused the kings of the rollout over at Hasbro a great amount of distress. The good news is for the enterprising scalper north of the border, whom have put up their Zartan on eBay for extraordinary prices. Very soon, man babies across the country will be doing this in the refrigerators, as well as in the mini fridges of the basement-dwelling neckbeards across the country. Now, speaking of beards, the fans of AEW wrestling were treated to an appearance from the D-list celebrity known as Rosario Dawson. Many of you will remember her as playing a nurse with loose sexual lifestyle on Netflix's Daredevil. She was also one half of a shelf-warming Marvel Legends box set. Now, speaking of shelf warmers, Snake Eyes is still warming shelves across the country. Our man on the ground in Missouri reported this image recently. He also shared with us another spotting of the famed Dirty Milk Water exclusive Storm Shadow. Here we see Storm Shadow in his natural habitat, the local grocer milk refrigerator. And as you can see, he does not sport color change technology, although many individuals wish he did, because he is supposed to be white, not eggshell. Hey fam, I'm just here chilling in a bowl of milk, dog.
Let's give it up for Dirty Milk Water exclusive Storm Shadow. And let's not forget about Snake Eyes. Aw, come on, guys.
In more G.I. Joe Classified Series news, Scarlet is spotting.
What?
I mean, Scarlet has been spotted in the wild. That's right. For those of you who are completionists and fools, you can now find Scarlet in the wild. She has been turning up across the country. Turning up is what those kids do down here in the dirty South. Yeah! And now while Scarlet is spotting, one person who is not spotting is Akiko.
Bless you, Dave.
I did not sneeze.
But you said,
Akiko!
oh, I think I'm getting an allergy.
I did not sneeze. I said Akiko.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Never mind. Come back here with my phone. Now without my phone, what will I do when my hotline bling? We now turn our attention to movie news. And no, we are not talking about the failure that was G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes. We are talking about the brand new Venom 2. Apparently, Venom is now gay. What the hell?
Hello, Michael.
What the hell do you want?
I want to eat your brain.
You ain't eating nothing, buddy.
What the hell is going on here? Anything can happen on Elite Legend Toys and Collectibles, pal.
And in pre-order news, apparently Elite Legend has received a shipping notice and package from Entertainment Earth. And for those of you who follow Entertainment Earth, you know they only ship twice a year, once on Christmas and just recently. There was a knock at the door and a package arrived. And I'm sure the Elite Legend will love nothing better than to share that with you.
Whoa!
Hi, Elite Legend. I did it again.
Get back down there! Now let's go ahead and take this out of the box. It has been a long time coming. I have been waiting for this Snake Eyes figure for such a long time. What the hell?
Who is she?
That's Tigra.
Why did you order her?
Oh, come on, Marsha. Don't give me that crap.
Do you love her?
So apparently, my shipping notification was for the Marvel Legends retro carded Tigra. So be on the lookout for a review on Elite Legend Toys and Collectibles. Check out my Marvel Legends playlist for more Marvel Legends goodness.
It is rather unfortunate that you did not receive your Commando Snake Eyes. I would also like to give a pre-order announcement for those of you who have not been banned from Big Bad Toy Store like Elite Legend has. Those bros at Big Bad's Toy Store are still not shipping.
Why are you guys cheering? Big Bad Toy Store sucks.
Now sucking ain't that bad, Elite Legend.
Ah!
That was highly disturbing. Different strokes for different folks. Do. In more breaking news, Breaker is everywhere across the country. Everyone and their mom is finding Breaker. However, he is nowhere to be found in Illinois.
What a jerk.
Oh, Elite Legend, perhaps you can find one from someone trying to help the community out, fam. That leads us to the Helping the Community Out, fam segment of the show. Here we see an enterprising young man that was able to secure 8 Breaker in California. That's right. Check eBay, fam. And we have another update from our Canadian correspondent, Daryl Sider. Apparently the kings of the rollout are trying to clean up the premature release of the HasCon exclusives north of the border. They have pulled out all of their HasCon exclusives from EB Games in the Great White North. So you will have to rely on eBay to get the limited amount of Venom and Zartan. Thank you, Daryl Sider, for your hard work and contribution to the channel.
Yes, thank you indeed, Daryl. You are a treasure to the action figure community.
Elite Legend, while you consider Daryl to be a treasure to the action figure community, I consider him to be an enabler. You need to stop purchasing action figure.
Dave, stop it with the terrible advice.
So there you have it, folks. Hasbro has corrected their error and has decided that they want to keep their shelves in the same manner that Elite Legend likes his lady bottoms. Bear.
Hey, Michael.
That's Michael P.S. Hayes. The P.S. stands for purely sexy.
Okay, thanks, Michael. But where's Dave?
He had to go. He had a upset stomach.
Okay. So it looks like you're kind of cramped in there. It looks a little tight.
That's true, but you'll never hear me complain about that. Doot. Oh, come on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to our studio guest and the newest member of the G.I. Joe team, none other than Dusty. He is the G.I. Joe expert in refrigeration, air conditioning, and plumbing. Hey, Dusty, how's it going? What brings you to the show? Well, listen, Daddy, who would have ever thought that 255-pound blue-eyed toe will captivate the nation quite like I have? I'm going to be joining the G.I. Joe team in the absence of the late, great Lady J. She died during the milk crate challenge. Let that be a lesson to you youngins. Don't be climbing them crates.
Well, thank you, Dusty. Now they know.
And listen, Daddy, knowing it's half the battle.
Now listen, you kind of remind me of another Dusty. You wouldn't happen to be the American Dream.
Now listen, Daddy, I happen to be a great fan of the American Dream, Dr. Road, but him and I are not one in the tame. You see, Dr. Road lost an eye to Dave. Dave made pee-pee off of the American Dream's baby boy Dutton patio. Made pee-pee into the American Dream wipe beautiful garden. And listen, Dave out. I got a message for you from the American Dream, Dr. Road. You better watch your back, because he gonna attack. And you won't like that, if you will.
So there you have it, folks. That's all for today at Stop Purchasing Action Figure Weekly. I want to thank you all on behalf of Dave from Accounting. This is Michael P.S. Hayes, the P.S. standing for Purely Sexy. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted to all of Elite Legends' next videos. He drops content regularly, so you don't want to miss that. Check out his G.I. Joe Classified Series playlist, his Marvel Legends playlist. Follow the Elite Legend on Instagram at Elite Legend 224. And until next time,
Make mine.